Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Today we are testing our water for lead. How about that? Thought it might be interesting. The grandkids are coming over and the hooch is babysitting a lot more. I know there's not going to be any coming through the Berkey because we have the filters for the lead and the arsenic and all that stuff. But I'm just curious to see what comes through the tap. And no, we don't use anything from the tap at all. Everything goes through the Berkey. But for the heck of it, we'll test the Berkey too. Now, for a positive result to come up, it would be a yellow or a dark black indicator on a Q-tip swab. So I'm going to show you what a positive would look like because I actually have an old boat anchor out here that is lead. We'll swab it and I'll show you what it looks like. And I figure then we'll go from there. We'll test the water from the tap, and for the heck of it, we'll test the water from the Berkey. More to come. Okay guys, this is an old boat anchor that I have had for years and years and years. I'm trying to keep my shadow out of it. There we go. See if we can do this. And this is the activator solution and Q-tip swabs. This is called a quick test. This is the, you might be able to see it, the activator, lead testing, activator solution. Any color change shows the presence of lead. The darker the color, the higher the parts per million. Now, that is a positive result, a test for lead. Obviously, because we know it's lead, but this would be, we know this test works now. So now we're going to go inside and we're going to check the water from the tap, and then we will check the water from the Berkey as well. And what's left of this I'll probably pass over to my son and his wife so they can do the testing themselves. I happened to find this testing, it's by First Alert. Walmart's had a buttload of them on clearance. I bought one or two of them for like $2 a piece, and now I wish I'd bought in the whole case. That is positive for the presence of lead. Ha, 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 ha. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back and we have test tube, Q-tip. We're going to fill this halfway up with tap water. Ideally, if you wanted to, for an even better sampling, you could come in the morning when no one has run the tap, turn that water on, and get the water that is stored in there, the cold side, because they say that will give you a more, if there is a problem, fill it up about halfway. If there is a problem, that'll give you a higher parts per million. That would be your worst case scenario. There we go. Now, this is the indicator solution, and I'm going to set this down and open it up. Again, that is just tap water. Any color change from yellow on is an indicator of the presence of lead. Milky, it turns out, would be okay. Now we will let this sit for a few minutes. I'll agitate it and then I will lay it down on this white paper that I have, so we can get a good idea and a view of what it is. And why would you do this? You know, first of all, well, lead kills you, turns you into a window licker eventually. It can cause a lot of health problems as well. All joking aside, it can really cause a lot of health problems. In children, it is highly toxic, and it will cause high levels of retardation. And there's a whole lot you can look up, but there's just a lot to be concerned about. And mind you, we have pretty good water here, but I still don't trust it. That's why everything that we use that goes into us, even cooking, goes through our Berkey. One thing I was thinking about is we probably need to set aside something for brushing our teeth as well, because I am that much of a stickler. When I travel out of town, I don't drink any of the water from any of the places other than what is bottled or what I bring with me. And yes, I carry it with me on some occasions. So it's been about 2 minutes. We'll set it down. More to come. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes now, and there is no color change here on this one. This would be a positive. Any color indicator at all would be a positive for the water. So we have no presence of lead in the tap water. Now, just for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and check the Berkey as well. More to come. Alright guys, now we're going to... Ooh! There we go. Half of a test tube. And we'll do the absolute same thing. There we go. We'll let it sit for 10 minutes or so. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and just like we figured, there is absolutely no color change at all from the Berkey water because we have all the filters to take care of everything from lead to arsenic and you know, all the good heavy metals and everything. If you question your water, you need a Berkey. We have 2 or 3 of the other water filtration systems. The oh gosh, the Sawyer Minis. I've got 2 Sawyer Minis, and then the Sawyer family one as well in our get home bags and everything, and then one for the household, and then ways to filter thousands of more gallons of water, because if you don't have clean water, you're gonna die. Cholera and dysentery, diarrhea pretty much kill more people in the world than all of the wars that there have been. Can't beat it. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. So what does that mean? Well, it means we don't have a detectable presence of lead in our tap water. If there was any, it would be filtered out with the filtration systems that we have for our house water. That's fantastic. Now, odds were good that it wasn't going to be, because the house is 5 years old. It's a mobile home, and we got PEX, and we have new lines going all the way out, you know, well, 6 or 8 miles down. But still, you never know. You never know. And you always want to check, especially if you have kids, you know, up into their teens in the house. Lead poisoning does not affect adults as badly as it does children. When it affects children, it is profound. It can cause a lot of health problems in kids. That's why you want to be diligent and check this. And if you're concerned, even though you did the home test, I would still send it off to your county extension agent, or have an independent lab do some testing as well. And it's not, hell, it's 18-20 bucks, and it'll tell you everything what's in your water, well water, you know, anything like that. But we're going to wrap this up in just a second. You're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop over here, as well as my beautiful wife on the opposite side. It's going to be some videos if we are indeed your brand of wacky. Guys, take care of you people.